Whenever you are ready, Bostonian Experience, you may begin.
All right. Welcome all to the Bostonian Experience. We have worked very hard on all aspects of our park, including our restaurants, our IMAX theater, our parking garage, our kid building, our ship, and meeting our scale of 1 inch equals 10 feet. We are very excited to give you a walkthrough of everything in our park. Nathan, would you explain your responsibilities first?
Well, yeah, first I'm going to speak to the IMAX theater, which is this right here. We have one large screen and a control room behind it, and we show movies such as documentary of the Revolutionary War, the Boston Tea Party, and Paul Revere's Ride. We have a large seating arrangement and a place for the handicapped to watch it, and we also have bathrooms. The next building we're going to talk about is the kid building, which is right over there. We have a couple of educational things inside of it. We have a dress room to teach them how the colonial people would look in Boston, and they can wear the outfits. We also have a signing of the Declaration of Independence, where we'd have a copy of the Declaration of Independence and a large sheet of paper, and they could sign it as if they were signing the Declaration of Independence. And we have a play ship inside of it, where it's supposed to represent the Boston Tea Party ship. And we have bathrooms inside of it, of course, and on the ADA things. We have Braille on all the buildings, and elevators in the bathrooms, etc. And we have wide doors with automatic opening buttons. We have sidewalks to the buildings, and all the buildings are accessible by handicap. We have handicapped parking inside of the parking garage, it's right there. And we have elevators in all the buildings that are more than 1 story, and some of the tables are accessible by handicap.
The first thing that I'm going to tell you about is the ship, which represents the Boston Tea Party ship. Me and Cameron both built it out of cardboard, and people can get up on the dock, onto the ship from the dock, and that's where they can dump the tea. And the other thing is the sign in front of the park that says, welcome to Boston Experience. And in the parking garage, we have an elevator, and we painted the roof black to verify that it's not another building, and it's for parking only.
First, I'm going to tell you about the colonial buildings over there. We have a blacksmith, a house, and a gardening building. We made them so they would look colonial, like they would have looked in colonial times, and you can learn how to garden and blacksmith, and you will learn how it would have been like to live in a house with many people back then. And next, with the landscape, we have trees around the park. We have signs marking the buildings so people know where they're going. And we have sidewalks going from each building into the middle of the park.
I'm here to talk about the logistics so that everyone can access every part of the park. We have Braille, we have handicap, we have bathrooms that are accessible at every building. Every bathroom has a handicap slot, and you can find water fountains by every bathroom. The ship also has various safety measures, such as a rail here so that our participants do not fall off, and an 8-foot deep lake, so that if they were to fall, they would not hurt themselves. We do have water. We have public dock access, and we have access in all buildings. And if you are interested in coming to our park, the ticket cost is children are $2, babies are free, adults are $5, and seniors are $6. On to John for closing.
Well, I'm here to talk about the preparation and our budget. We had a strict budget, which was $20. So our group has put a lot of preparation into our board. We needed to figure out what we were teaching and what buildings are we teaching, how are we teaching, and why we are teaching. We had to research events like the Boston Tea Party, Paul Revere's Ride, and the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Also, we managed to operate on a shoestring budget of, obviously, $20. We had to concentrate what we needed into efficient deposits of money. We have worked very hard at preparing and budgeting. I am very honored to be the chief architect of my team. We have worked very hard in all aspects of this project. We are very happy with the end result that we've reached. The project taught us teamwork, respect, time management, craftsmanship, and most importantly, patience. Thank you all for coming to listen to our presentation. Do you guys have any questions?
Give them a round of applause.
Yes.
Do you like clean out the lake after every, like how
Yes.
does the
We have covered that. We sweep every building. We sweep and we clean out the lake with filters. And the tea is not real tea. It's just boxes that float.
What would happen if a kid would say, like, fall off the end of the deck, but can't swim since it's 8 foot deep?
We didn't have enough supplies, but we do have lifeguards that would reach him.
Some of them would be on the boat
Yes.
in case the ship.
Yes.
Is there anywhere for visitors to eat when they visit your park?
Yes.
Our
there is
restaurant.
A restaurant, and what kind of food would they eat there?
They can eat any colonial meal,
I mean,
like traditional colonial meal. There is regular meals like fries, pizza, salads, and we have homemade meals like soup and hot cocoa when it's cold.
anyone else?
What are each of your positions? I know you're the chief architect, but
I'm the chief architect.
Do you want to talk a little bit about like what your responsibilities were also?
Yeah.
Well, as the chief architect, I had to help make all the floor plans, and I just helped around and kept everyone on track and tried to figure out where the end result was and what it was going to be like.
I'm a clerk of the works, so I was like checking all the calculations and making sure everything was to scale.
I am the general contractor. I figured our budget, and I figured everything that we would need to buy and everything that we would have here at school that would still be in our budget. Also, I have covered the logistics and ADA accessibility.
I was the landscape designer, and I was figuring out like what was going to go where with the help of John, and I helped paint some of the buildings and put them together.
I was the interior designer, and I made all the floor plans with John's help. And I also did other jobs when I was done, like help build some of the buildings and build the ship. And I actually that's it.
All right, let's give them another round of applause. All right, if you would like to carry your board back,